Fischer, Norman Hayes, Coach Murphy, Zack Hodges, and Conner Hempel. Coach Murphy, if you want to start with an opening statement.
Well, I've been through 21 of these, and there's a part of you that says, you think you've seen it all, and then you haven't. Truly amazing performance by our kids. Sheer willpower. There's a part of you, no matter what, when we fumble late in the game, that says, we've been extraordinarily fortunate. We've won 12 out of the last 13. Maybe this just isn't our day. But just keep battling, keep fighting, and again, just in awe of the performance by our kids. They again, once again, willed this thing into the win column.
Any questions for the players?
Conner, you had a little bit of a rough start there early on. How much of that was attributed to not being in practice for so long?
I don't think it was that. It was more just I think it took a while to get the blood flowing. It was a little bit cold out there, windy, dry day. It's tough to grip the ball in those conditions. So I think it took a little bit to get the blood flowing, get into a rhythm. So I don't think it was because of missing any practice.
But you were, throughout the game, you were loosening up a little bit throughout.
Yeah, just trying to keep the shoulder loose. Again, in those type of weather conditions, you can get tight pretty easily. So just trying to keep it loose.
Yeah, from my standpoint, Conner's performance was inspirational. He was not 100%. He was nowhere near 100%. He wouldn't admit that. He practiced a day and a half. Been out for a month, and just a tremendously gutty performance.
When did you decide he's going to be the guy?
When he told me, Coach, I'm going to be the guy.
What was that?
I mean, I'm not. Well, he told me that sooner than that was obvious that he could actually do it.
Right.
It was before he could practice. But again, Conner's just one of those guys that when he makes up his mind to just do something, he's going to do it. And we needed to work some kinks out in practice, but he says he can go, then he can go.
Question for Conner or Andrew. I know it's only 30 minutes after you get off the field, but how will you remember that final play for you guys? I'm obviously not going to kneel down the final touchdown.
Fishy?
That'll always be in the memory. It was a great play. There's no doubt in our minds that we were going to go out there and execute. So definitely very memorable, and we'll always remember that.
Yeah, I had full confidence in Fish that he was going to beat his man and come down with the ball. I knew I was going to him right when the play was called, and it was just perfect timing for it. We had it set up all game, and I'll never forget telling our running back to make his block, because this is going to be the play that's going to win.
Yeah, what was the play call there? What were you looking for?
Yeah, it was a double move, a slant and go basically, and we've been running slants all game, and he just kind of bit on it, and Fish beat him with speed.
Conner, you've only played a little bit this year, in and out all season. How much does it mean to you to come in this final game and cover and get this?
Yeah, honestly, this game makes my career. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Norman, could you talk about the emotions going into this and how much you're flying around today, trying to make every tackle as big as you could?
Emotions were all over the place, especially for the seniors, with this being our final home game. But we knew as a team we were just going to go out and ball out one more time. Speaking defensively, we knew this offense was going to be as tough as it gets. They have dangerous threats all over the field. But I had no idea it would be that tough. These guys just played as good as they could have played, and then they gave us everything we could handle. So you got to credit them and their will, and the coaching staff. But it was just a great day for us, and everybody's excited and happy with our performance.
You guys have a top-ranked offense of 7 points in the first half. What do you think you were doing right now?
I think you really had to attribute that to the way we prepared this week and our coaches, the game plan. And I guess Coach Larkey was in our heads all week long about how we just need to focus, dial in. We knew the emotion was gonna be there. Emotion and enthusiasm was gonna be here today. But the key was gonna be the execution of the plan. And we got out there. Some things didn't go right, and we adjusted and everything. But it was just the execution of the game plan.
Andrew, you talked about the double reverses and then catching that pass. Was that something this week that your coach was talking about, maybe something you guys saw, to run it 3 times in the game and be so successful each time?
Mm-hmm. You know, the last game of the season, you know, you always bring out, you know, all the plays, all the trick plays, everything that we've worked on all year. And you know, this was the game to bring them all out, and I think we went out there, had no doubt. We practiced them all week and executed perfectly. So I think that's what that is attributed to.
Andrew, after the first playoff to play the game where Conner had you down the left sideline, couldn't connect to be able to finish the game when we were a touchdown, quite go back.
Mm-hmm. You know, first play of the game, you know, nerves are obviously a big factor there. It was really windy, and, you know, there were obviously some factors there. But as soon as that play was over, you know, I forgot about it and just went on with the game plan. My coach told me to forget about it, you know, just settle down, focus up, and, you know, that's what we did, and it showed.
Conner, with the 2 Stanton fumbles, was that, you know, just issue with the transfer of the ball?
Yeah, I mean, it was just 2 freak things, honestly. It hasn't happened all year. It hasn't even happened in practice. So, again, it could have been the conditions. The ball was pretty slippery today. It was very, very dry outside, so, and that always hurts the grip. It could have been something like that, but, you know, I can't really point to one thing that made that happen.
Coach, you go undefeated. You won the Ivy League title and you beat Yale for the 7th straight year. Which one of those is speaks to?
You know, it's all good. Yale, what a tremendous football team, tremendously coached team, by far the best team we've played this year. And I think it's not what you do, it's how you do it. You know, we had to come from behind at Penn, had to come from behind, obviously, to some extent in this game. Just a great performance by our kids. Just so proud of our kids. It's, you know, it's all tremendous. To win an Ivy title, to win a perfect season, and do it in the fashion that they did it, it's just really hard to do. So, just very, very grateful, but feel very privileged to be part of this football team.
Zach, you talk about getting that sack at the end, you know, as a capstone to what you've done here.
We are a great team and a great defense. A little worry in my mind and my heart about the rest of my teammates. You know, we as a team in our locker room, we speak a lot about loving one another, lifting each other up. We knew it was our moment to lift each other up, and we did that. End of story.
Conner, what's your mindset going that last drive after they tried to score? Are you just trying to get it down the field goal range, or are you thinking let's go somewhere? What do you think?
No, we're definitely thinking touchdown. Our coaches put us in that situation every single week in practice, and so we know how it feels. We know, you know, what type of plays we're going to be running and what we're looking to do, and that's to score a touchdown. And so that was my mindset. That was our offense's mindset, and we just executed every play that we had that drive.
Zach, I'm wondering if you could talk about the mindset of the defense in that final drive where you held off Yale, where they were going to tie the game. You had just given up a couple points that comes over the previous drive. What's the mindset of the defense coming to the drive?
We're the best defense in the country, and we'll graduate being the best defense in the country. We weren't, you know, most of us, we didn't even watch the offense go down the field. You know, when we knew it was our time to step up, it's our time to step up. We like that. That's what we here. That's what we're here for.
Coach, 3 points in the first half, 28 points in the second half. What was said in the locker room? What sort of adjustments were made to come out and really hitting on all cylinders?
Well, we just talked about sticking with the game plan, maintaining our poise, made a few adjustments. Yale did a great job. I mean, nothing came easy today, right down to the very last play. Extremely well coached on both sides of the ball, and we just made one more play than they did. That's what it came down to. But we made a lot of plays in the second half. We certainly got aggressive. We hit on a couple of specials, explosive specials, and like I said, nothing came easy. We happened to hit some big plays, gave us some momentum, and that really turned the tide in the game.
Coach, it's obviously hard to assess the immediate aftermath, but where is this in terms of the excitement and the stage? Where does this game rank against the Patriots?
Well, each season, any championship, anytime you beat Yale is unique and very special. But I don't think they'll ever get more exciting than this one. This was way too exciting.
Norm and Conner, you guys have obviously shared the title. Feeling different having won it outright?
Of course. The journey that this team has been through, everything, all the work we've put in, day out, all off season long, during winter workouts, spring ball, all during the summer camp, and all throughout this season. We grew to be a very close family, and just everything that we've been through makes this one the most special to me.
Yeah, I would agree. I would say we all have our own personal goals. Offense has their goals, but our team goal is to go 10-0, and to actually do that is, in the fashion that we did it, is very, very special and definitely stands out.
Just to follow up on that, talk about the resiliency of this team. Obviously, Conner, you heard quite a bit this year. Ricky Zorn played the name for the first time all year, made a great catch on the sideline. Can you talk about the resiliency in this whole unit and battle through all year?
Yeah, there was a lot of adversity that we had to face the entire year, and with that, there's just the kids have to step up and fill in those roles when someone else goes down. And the first person that comes to mind is Scotty Hosch. He won, 6, well, I don't know, way more games than I did this year. So, he did a great job, and that's tough as a backup quarterback to come in and win games like that. And, just did a great job. And everybody, the team was behind everyone the whole year through all the adversity. So.
Andrew, what do you remember being in the end zone?
There was a lot of noise, a lot of excitement, and I was just turning around looking for my teammates, because those are the people who helped me get through it. As a unit, we've faced a lot of adversity, and just finishing off like that, I think it means the world to me.
And can you talk about Ricky, even without him playing, what kind of leadership he's brought to the wide receiver unit, and to get to see him play one more game in his career?
Ricky's obviously a great leader on and off the field. He's been with us throughout the year, hasn't been playing, but was there, was a presence, was a teacher to the younger guys who had to step up, and seeing him come in and play his final game here and win like that, it's incredible to see his emotions and to see him finish like that.
You guys describe what it was like. You were on the field quite a long time, a nice big celebration up there. Can you all describe what that was like for you up there just now?
It was an unreal experience. Harvard-Yale is the biggest game of our season. It's the biggest game of our careers here. It's something that's very special. All the older guys come back. And the reason that's so powerful and important is because they help you get through it when you're a young guy. Hopefully, the younger players on this team can look to us and look to the other older members and look to us and say, those were guys who helped me get through, my sucky freshman year when I don't know what I'm doing. And it culminates in Harvard-Yale because, for our career, we'll graduate, we've always won there. And it's something special to be able to share that with each other. Everyone else, the whole school rushes the field, but the only people that matter is us. And that's how we played through the season. That's what it means to us.
I just want to add, in addition to like having these older guys come back, when we're out there on the field after the game and they're all excited and you know, congratulating all of us, just seeing how proud of us they all are is a very, very special feeling. Like their legacy has lived on, and I mean, it's just, you know, just that special tradition of Harvard football and how close we all are and will continue to be. I can't really explain that feeling specifically, but it's just amazing.
Have any other questions?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.